Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Speaking the Truth. I am your host, Urban Cowgirl. Today's video is about a very sensitive subject, HIV. This is a very informative message, so be sure you stay tuned. You won't want to miss it. I am not here to give you statistics. I'm only here to give you information on how to protect yourself. Isn't it more important for you to take care of yourself than anything? If not, it should be. You should be an individual who cares enough about yourself to care about someone else. I watched a video on Instagram yesterday where a healthcare provider was filming right outside of the emergency room. She had said that she had 6 patients to come through who had tested positive for HIV, and the ages ranged from the millennial ages to 65 years old. She was in tears. This healthcare provider was in tears. You could feel the emotions that she was experiencing. She was frustrated. She said this was one day from a week that happens, that the people that come through her emergency facility, and this is one day out of the week. One day, 6 people. The next day, another 6 people. The next day, another 6 people. I'm just giving those examples. She said that this happens fluid enough that she decided to bring awareness. I commend her for that, because so many individuals who are out here being so reckless with their bodies, they don't care enough about themselves, and so they don't care about others as well. Care enough about yourself to protect yourself. Knowledge is power. I recently had a conversation with a friend of mine, a male, who I asked the question, why do you think that most people are so reckless out here? They're having sex, they're doing things that they shouldn't, not protecting themselves. Why do you think that men, from a male's perspective, can you tell me why men have such a hard time with using protection? And why aren't they afraid of catching HIV? He said to me, in his words, he said, not that people are afraid of catching HIV. They literally feel like there's medication out there to offset it if you do come in contact with someone who infects you. I was floored. Should I be concerned? Should I be floored? Should it be a concern to me? Well, it is. And it should be a concern to you as well. You can't make that decision for me. That's not for you to do. It's my decision. If I don't want to have any illnesses, bring illnesses into my life, that's my prerogative. You do not get to decide that for me. So let's just say women should take the initiative. If a guy doesn't, if he doesn't want to use any type of protection because he doesn't feel like the feeling is not the same or it's not there, so what? So what? At least you would be there. At least you would be here. Don't let him take that away from you. And fellas, don't let a woman take that away from you. A few minutes of joy, a lifetime of change. Imagine this. Say you somehow contracted HIV. So you feel like, okay, I could just go to the doctor and I'll just get prescription for that. And we'll take care of it in that manner. Well, what if individuals that are out here doing what they do, not giving any care in the world to those individuals who have had it or who has known someone who has it, and the medication becomes in short supply? because the numbers are so outrageous in contracting HIV that there's not enough medication. So now you're in the same boat as someone who is diabetic and can't get their medication. Someone who is HIV positive cannot get their medication because too many people out here doing what they want to do and say, oh, well, if I do, I'll just get the medication and not give it a second thought. There are many, many, many people out here that are living with HIV, and they're living well, normal lives, as long as the medication is available. Imagine your insurance company no longer supports paying for that medication, and it gets outrageous. The price of buying this medication to maintain your lifestyle suddenly shifts. What would you do then? Where would you go and who would you lean on? When all you had to do in the very beginning was put your foot down and pick your pants up. So, care enough about yourself, in the very least. Like your life depends on it. We'll see you next week for another episode of Speaking the Truth. Take care, and I love you.